dedicated to each and every one of you who appreciate a great glass of wine. You know what I mean?
It's Monday. Let's raise a glass to the beginning of another week. It's time to unscrew, uncork, or saber a bottle. And let's begin exploring the wine glass. Welcome to Napa Valley, the land of legendary Cabernet, world-class hospitality, and apparently runaway sprinklers and free protein in your wine glass. In this episode, we're taking a hilarious tour through the absurd world of one-star winery reviews. From servers who pull full disappearing acts after pouring a single glass, to front desk staff handing out funeral home carpet vibes and fruit fly flights. We dive headfirst into the magnificent customer service meltdowns hidden behind Napa's most prestigious gates. Buckle up, check your credit card statement twice, and join us as we separate top-tier terroir from pure, unadulterated tasting room chaos.
Why? I want a nice glass right now.
Hey everybody, I'm Lori Budd, a UC Davis winemaking program, Spanish wine scholar, sommelier service, champagne and Côte d'Aron specialist, and a WSET Level 2 graduate. You can find Exploring the Wine Glass on all the socials, as well as your favorite podcast catchers. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to swipe, subscribe, rate, and review. Stay in the know about all things wine by visiting my website, exploringthewineglass.com. I promise I'll never tell you what to drink, but I'll always share what's in my glass. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of One Star Winery Reviews. I've got my colleague here, Martha. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where we're going today.
Yeah, it's been a little bit since we've done this. I was like, oh my goodness, we need to get this done. And I was like,
Yeah.
it's almost the end of July, and we didn't do a July one. So
Did we agree? Did we agree on where we were going? And I've already forgotten.
no,
Oh, okay, good.
no, not gonna lie. I did it this morning. So no, we
Oh,
didn't agree
excellent.
where we were going.
Perfect.
Okay. But let's see if you can guess.
Oh gosh, okay.
All right. So we are heading just north of San Francisco to a region that is tucked between two mountain ranges, a narrow 30-mile stretch that produces a mere 4% of California wines, but has a giant shadow on the wine stage.
What? We're just highlighting my ignorance.
North of San Francisco, narrow strip. Big on the global wine stage, but doesn't really make that much wine overall in terms
Sonoma?
No, but close.
Russian River Valley?
You're all in that area. The probably most famous wine
It's
region.
hard for me with geography. The most famous?
Probably one of the, everybody wants to go here.
Oh, Napa?
There you go.
Oh, I'm so excited. I might know some of these wineries.
I think you
I don't know
will.
why I thought we'd already done Napa. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so excited. How
Yeah,
fun.
Napa Valley. So we did not do it, but the very first episode that I did all by myself that made me want to get a co-host,
Yes.
I did Napa Valley. But
Oh,
these
maybe
are
that's why.
different. These are different wineries that we did. So I thought it would be fun to kind of go with ones that everybody probably knows
Yes.
because they've been around for a long time. They're prestigious. You see them all over the place. Well, what could go wrong, right?
Right. You see them on wine lists. You see them featured in movies.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. So we are going to start off with a major player. And I was a little hesitant about doing this one because they also have a location in Paso, but
Oh, right.
specifically about Napa. So we are
Yes.
going to Alpha Omega.
Hilarious. This is going to be so fun.
Located at 1155 N-E-E Lane in St. Helena, and has 4.3 stars out of 468 reviews. So, I mean, for a winery, 4.3, I think is kind of on the low side, right?
Yeah.
I mean, right? With 468 reviews. So this is from Alpha Omega. Alpha Omega is a family-owned boutique winery on the Rutherford Bench of Napa Valley founded in 2006 by Robin and Michelle Baggett.
So kind
Handcrafted.
of new.
What?
So kind of new.
Yeah, 2006. Yeah, well, 20 years,
Oh my gosh.
right?
Stop.
Bordeaux-inspired Cabernet Sauvignon and single vineyard wines from Beckstoffer, Tocalone, single vineyard wine. Oh, I'm sorry, from Beckstoffer, Tocalone, Dr. Crane, and historic Napa Valley vineyards. Head winemaker Melissa Paris and consulting winemaker Andy Erickson create critically acclaimed wines that express the essence of Rutherford, Oakville, Atlas Peak, and beyond. Located at 1155 Mead Lane in St. Helena, the estate features iconic fountains, a tranquil pond, and stunning Mayacamas mountain views. Dog-friendly, kid-friendly, walk-ins welcome.
So the only thing left to complain about would be the price.
You got it.
You can bring your dogs, you can bring your kids.
Right? They say that their tastings daily are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. They're Napa Green certified for land and winery, and they are solar powered. So they're thinking about the wonderful world. Okay. So we're going to start off with our 5 stars. This name, Thanapum Wymansopa. That's the only way I can pronounce that. Thanapom, and then Women's Sopa. Had the signature selection tasting and thoroughly enjoyed it. Beautiful winery, excellent service, and fantastic wines. The Cabernet Sauvignons were particularly impressive. Our host was friendly and knowledgeable, making the experience both enjoyable and informative. A must-visit winery in Napa Valley. All right. This one is a little bit longer. Jason Labhart. Christina was outstanding. She took the time to thoroughly explain the different wine variations, breaking down flavor profiles, regions, and characteristics in a way that was both informative and enjoyable. What really stood out was how she encouraged us to share our personal preferences so she could better tailor future selections to our tastes. That level of attentiveness made the experience feel personalized and special. We definitely underestimated this winery. It exceeded our expectations in every way. It was also such a pleasure to meet the owner and have the opportunity to share experiences and stories together. The hospitality, the knowledge, and welcoming atmosphere made for a truly memorable visit. We're absolutely coming back. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And I will say that Mike and I did a winery years ago. And it still sticks in my mind because of that same thing. So we had walked in and, you know, they sat us down. It was beautiful. It's McCrosty Winery. Sat down inside, but beautiful, beautiful views. And the person, our host came, sat down with us, talked to us a little bit about the winery. No wines yet, just talked to us about it. And then brought out 3 wines and asked us what we thought of each one. Because depending on which one we liked, he was going to navigate us through a different tasting. And
nice.
I thought that was impressive. And, you know, whatever. And then the next set, he did the same thing. Okay, well, which one? Oh, okay, well, for the next round, I'll give you this one. You know, I'll give you this wine. So, and then from there, he knew. I was like, that's impressive. That's.
Well, it's the advantage of having a broad
Oh, yes.
selection to choose from.
Right. I can't do that
You know?
with my little
No.
one, you know?
Yeah.
With my boutique winery, I can.
Like, yeah, right. At a boutique winery,
Right.
there aren't enough wines for you
Right.
to tailor
Right.
it that way.
Right. The best I can do is, would you like white or red?
Yes.
All right. So we've had pure bliss, right? We've had tailored tastings, lifetime memories, absolute perfection, which makes us wonder what happened in the next couple of people to the next couple of people.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? So we're ready to dive into the 1-star reviews. All right. Ready? We have Chuck Mulcroney. We've been steady customers historically, wine club members, and have been treated pleasantly when visiting. This time was very different. We were treated so poorly as we entered the winery, to the bar staff, and finally by the manager, that we decided to get up and leave. There are so many wineries in the area that Alpha Omega will either need to treat people respectfully or fall victim to many other wineries that got too big for their egos. The wine is on par with many other wineries, certainly not worth the disrespect that we endured. The manager needs to go. He's breeding the wrong environment. It's about the customers.
I don't disagree with Chuck.
I completely agree with Chuck.
Please tell me they responded.
No.
Oh.
No, I was hoping there'd be a response too. But no, just let that one go.
I agree with Chuck. That's exactly how I would feel.
Yeah, and it sounds like they got a new manager and the manager is, running it kind of down a bit,
We'll see if that's actually true.
Yeah, Chuck. All right. And, they're wine club members there.
Right.
So
yeah, but I mean, that kind of place, I've been a member of some Napa wineries, and they're so massive, and they're producing, like the bigger ones, and they're producing so much. It's not like they know me personally. Yeah. It's not like at other wineries.
Yeah. You're just.
It's like being a member of Chandon. Like I was a member from Chandon for like a decade. Chandon didn't know me from anything.
Right. You could walk in and they have no clue who you are, no clue you're a club member, nothing. I mean, there should be something in the system if you're taking appointments that stars your name. And then they should know immediately, but we don't know if you just walked in or whatever. But absolutely, I mean, and I don't even think you need to just be that way to club members. Just be that way to everybody.
That's how you get more club members.
Yeah, that's how you
by being nice to all of them.
Right. All right. So Sun Vistavi, this was the worst experience ever. Our server was such a hard sell salesperson. He tried to sell us bottles even before we started the selection of tastings.
Oh, hilarious.
No, don't taste. Just buy. Just buy.
Well, it's just like he's like softening them up for whatever thing he's supposed to be moving today. Like in the meeting in the morning, they're like, we got to move the Chardonnay. Right. The person who moves the most cases of Chardonnay
gets bonus
whatever.
Today.
And so then everyone who comes like, oh, wait till you try our Chardonnay. You're going to love it. The Chardonnay case price today is. It's like a used car salesman.
Yes.
I'm going to put you into something good today.
Yes. Let me put you in this bottle. You'll really love this bottle.
Yeah. I bet you're going to like this one.
He started by pouring a white tasting wine without questions as soon as he saw us and started asking some questions to figure it out if we are the people who are likely buy their packaged bottles. I decided to do a custom tasted and he left us saying that he will be back. We waited more than 20 minutes and he didn't come back, so we left.
Oh, wow.
I thought this is an internationally recognized winery for their top-notch wines. The reality is, at least in my customer experience, very low. Please pay more attention to the integrity when you hire servers, as you are targeting somewhat high-end customer groups. People come from all over the world to visit your winery, and this one server ruins it all. Only thing that I liked about this place is that they have a Tesla charger. End of story.
That's why they waited 20 minutes.
Yeah.
To let the car charge up.
Yeah. Well, it's been 20 minutes. Our car is charged. We haven't gotten another wine. We're going to get out of here.
Let's go.
We're going to get out of here. Yeah. But I do think that's true. I mean, when you have a winery like that is everywhere, people are expecting a certain thing. And plus, their tasting fees are really high. I mean.
Oh, really? It's like 50?
Little.
Higher than 50?
They've got ranges.
Oh, okay.
And so people are going to be more willing to pay that if it's a luxurious feeling of a tasting, right?
Like an experience.
Right.
I mean, Napa overall and going wine tasting in Napa and buying wine in Napa is just an expensive proposition. Mm-hmm. It just is more expensive than other places, at least in my experience. I haven't been everywhere, obviously, but.
Yeah, I agree. Now, this one, we have an owner response. Thank you for your review. We appreciate.
Sorry. I just imagine like
What?
that was Doug. He fell down the basement stairs. Didn't you hear the sirens?
Oh,
Like, sorry, I just imagine some excuse. Like, what happened to the server? Sorry. Sorry, what is the response?
we were sorry, we were dealing with an ambulance. We're sorry.
Yeah.
Uh, thank you for your review. We appreciate all feedback because we aim to improve. You are right. We are known for our top-notch wines and offering hospitality on par with our wines. We apologize for not receiving this, for you not receiving the stellar service that our guests have come to expect from us. Should you be in the area again, please let us know. We would love to welcome you back to the winery as our guests so we can show you what we really can do as far as wines and service. Please contact blah, 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 blah to arrange your complimentary tasting.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Fair response. Yeah.
Good answer. And you're welcome for a Tesla charger. No.
Yeah. We knew that would keep you here for a while.
Yeah. We plan it that way. That way you can have your car charged and then you get into your next glass of wine. And then
Yeah, and then you drive.
Then you
Maybe
drive.
it's self-driving, so you're good.
Oh, maybe.
Hey everybody, I'm Lori Budd, a UC Davis winemaking program, Spanish wine scholar, someday service, champagne and Côte d'Aron specialist, and a WSET Level 2 graduate. You can find Exploring the Wine Glass on all the socials as well as your favorite podcast catchers. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to swipe, subscribe, rate, and review. Stay in the know about all things wine by visiting my website, exploringthewineglass.com. I promise I'll never tell you what to drink, but I'll always share what's in my glass.
I'm giving this review because our experience was incredibly disappointing. Okay, get ready for this.
Okay.
We arrived at 5:29 p.m., well within the stated hours, only to be told that they stopped taking people at 5:30. Despite pointing out that it was not yet 5:30 and explaining we were only there for a quick 30-minute tasting, we were deliberately not allowed. The lack of flexibility and courtesy shown was unprofessional and frankly baffling. If they don't intend to honor their posted hours, they should make that clear in advance. This kind of rigid and dismissive behavior is not how you treat potential customers. I'm going to point out that there's 1 minute before it's 5:30.
Well, also, when I hear quick 30-minute tasting,
Yeah.
That's not a buying signal to me.
No.
You're
no.
probably not buying wine. You're drinking.
Right.
So you
just
could
give
just
me
come
as
have
much
a
as I
glass
can
of,
get.
yeah, you just buy a glass of wine at the bar or something.
Right. But
Wow.
clearly,
I wonder if they
within the
require reservations normally. That place, I mean, I'm trying to remember how long ago it was that I was there. I just remember being busy.
No,
No, it's not. That's not.
I
not
don't know. I
busy.
haven't been there. I haven't been there in a while.
I just.
I mean, I actually have
well,
never
maybe I'm
been
thinking.
there.
You know what? I'm thinking of Silver Oak. Sorry, where it
Oh,
like
okay.
felt like there was constant people coming in and going out, and
Well, that I think you need it. Silver Oak, I think you need an appointment because you take the whatever that thing is called, not gazebo.
wait,
Isn't that Silver Oak?
gondola.
Gondola.
I don't remember. I don't remember gondola, but it's been a while.
Yeah,
It's been now 12 years since I
you
was
might
there.
be able to go.
I don't know why I'm feeling I should look at pictures, but I'm not going to do that while we're recording. I feel anyway. I think it would. I'm surprised they don't require reservations, or that they don't say reservations are recommended, and that wasn't the response at 5:30.
Yeah. Well, in their did they say they require? No, they don't talk about reservations in their little about us thing.
I mean, listen, if you want to go in and do a quick 30-minute tasting, go to Via Satuli.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Get some
Yeah.
pizza from the truck.
Like
and,
that, people need to learn that that's not a good thing to say to a winery because, and especially like at closing time, like are we going to open? I don't want to open another bottle for you. I don't want to, and as soon as you say we'll be out in and out in 30 minutes, that means that I'm rushing to give you information. You're not listening to it. You're chugging it back and you're on to the next one. That's
Yeah. Well, and it's because a lot, at least back then, a lot of them closed at 5. Like we used to joke,
right.
it was like a farming town. So they screeched over because they read that they're open till 6. Oh, get one more,
Right. Yeah.
one more tasting in.
Right.
And so, I mean, the only good thing about that is they probably will join your wine club because, like, at the 4th winery,
At that point,
like, you don't remember the wine clubs you joined that day.
right.
But I just feel like the flip side of this would have been we showed up at 5:29. They said they could take us. They started the last one at 5:30, and then they rushed us. We felt so rushed.
Right. We were so
Somehow
right.
I felt like all they cared about was getting out of there. He seemed annoyed they had to open a new bottle. Right?
Right.
People were sweeping in the corner. I felt like we're the only ones left. It
We
just
could
was
just
not
hear
a
the
hospitable
glasses.
arrangement.
We could hear the
right?
glasses clinking as they were shoving them in the dishwasher.
Yes.
Right.
Right. So I mean, you can't win at
Right.
5:30 for a
No.
6 o'clock close at a
Yeah.
winery.
Yeah. But I'm cracking. 5:29 is clearly within the hour.
P.S. Probably wasn't. It's probably 5:31.
Yeah.
They're splitting the difference. So they can say, well, it's close to 5:30.
Yeah. I was pouring at an event that they were very adamant about. You need to stop pouring at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, it is over. Do not pour a single drop after 4 o'clock. And this guy comes up and goes, oh, what do you got? Okay. Again, not pouring for what do you got, right? And I said, well, I'm very sorry. It's past 4 o'clock and the license ends at 4. And we were told very strictly we cannot pour anything after 4 o'clock. And he's like, it's only 4:02. And I said, I took his glass because he pushed his glass to me. So I took his glass and I'm like, I checked, 4:02 is after 4 o'clock.
I had at the club, we would do buyouts, and we had one massive buyout, but it was strict hours by order of the host, right? Because we charge if you have more hours of open bar and stuff. And so we closed one of the satellite wine bars, and then it was dying down. So we closed another one, and it was all behind the main bar. And we were slowly kind of pulling things away, and people were not getting the hints. So I told the staff, like, pull the wine from the bar, put it behind you. What I should have said was put it down.
Down so they can't even see it.
A drunk guy came over and said, hey, I want another glass of wine. And I was standing there. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. We're done serving. He's like, well, what's that behind you?
Yeah. Well, that's wine, but we're done serving.
Yeah. No more wine for you, especially.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's like that desperate last minute.
I need to get that last glass. I need to get that last glass. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And usually they're the ones who shouldn't have another glass.
Well, yes, exactly.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Judy W. 1 hour in, and we've had 2 pours. 2 hours later, 4 pours. Not only is this annoying for us, but it's also not cool for other businesses as it's making us late for our other appointments. Server doesn't bother to explain anything about the wines other than list the blend. And the much lauded fountain was spraying on us.
That'd be good on a day like today, right?
Yes.
I'm in the shade in my house with the AC on because it's so hot outside. I would love to be sprayed by a fountain.
The much lauded fountain was spraying on us.
Amazing.
As for the wines, for the price, they're rather unimpressive. It seems like their regular tiered wines, priced roughly around 100 or plus, are made to be mediocre. So you'd be willing to spring for their single vineyard and ERA, priced roughly around 250 plus, and you must buy a 3-pack. Older vintages of Alpha Omega that I've had were better and back in the day, not as outrageously priced relative to the competition.
Ma'am, this is Napa.
This is Napa, right? 100 plus, 250 plus, must buy a 3-pack. But we have an owner response.
Oh, amazing.
Dear Judy.
Oh, that was a slow tasting, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. Two wines an hour. Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
Especially if they're pouring just an ounce.
Right. Owner response. Dear Judy, we appreciate your feedback and have passed along your review to the appropriate team. Please contact hospitality manager Jessie Furtherstone at her email to discuss your visit. We apologize you did not receive the outstanding hospitality experience for which we are known. As we always do, we are currently offering futures of our limited production single vineyard wines in 3-packs only until they are released in the fall. And then wine lovers can purchase a single bottle. So nothing about really like, sorry, you were there for 4 hours. Sorry that this.
Yeah.
Just, you know what? This is our policy. This is our policy.
Yeah. But he is reinforced. It's like he's training her on like, this is what wine futures are, ma'am.
Right. Yeah.
He's not apologetic about the price. He's not over explaining the quality since it's subjective anyway. But yeah, no acknowledging of 4 hour or 2.5 hour.
No, just saying,
4 wines.
Lady, welcome to Napa.
Yeah, this is Napa, ma'am.
This is what we do here. This is what we do.
It costs more of your. It's a tiny sliver. Martha would have remembered this from her geography. She would have guessed. It's a tiny sliver. They're not making any more land.
Right.
It's going to get more expensive by next year. 2 years from now, it'll be $200 average.
Yeah.
Cabernet.
Well, they are having issues, right? So they've spent all of this time being we're the prestigious, come here and be treated like royalty. Well, now that concept is not what people want anymore, right? They want more down to earth experiences. And, they don't typically have the experiences. So they've got to rework themselves to fit in with what's going on in today's world.
Well, the whole marketplace changed. So 20 years ago, around the time that they opened, these guys, we were doing in-home wine tastings to make wine less intimidating to people.
Right.
Like there was a movement, like in 2005, 2009, there was like this shift. We had Gary Vee, we had all that stuff going on, right? And the flip side of that is it's no longer just something that is for special occasions. Like it was a successful marketing campaign.
Right.
And now people are like, well, I can't spring that 3 nights a week. I need wine that I can drink
weekdays,
all the time.
Right.
And so it's like almost like they're a victim of their own success. Because I mean, of course, there was always cheap wine. There was always the Gallo jugs and stuff in the 70s. But this idea that they kind of went from being this dried fruit, capital of the world to we are this after, whatever. What is that?
Chateau Montelena.
The Chateau Montelena thing. Like they're just a victim of their own success, basically. And now land is so expensive, and they're dealing with all these things. And now we've got the climate changing. Like we could do a whole podcast about that. So people go and they're shocked. There's sticker shock because they've learned they can get pretty good bottles of wine for $30 retail, versus $60 retail. Right. Yeah. And they're like, oh, I'm direct at the factory. And why is it so expensive?
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
So,
all right.
Anyway.
So,
thank you for going to my TED Talk.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Your free TED Talk.
Yes, thanks.
All right. So between the runaway sprinkling fountain, the vanished servers, being locked out at 529, we're taking the hint, right? We need to leave. Yeah. We need to leave Alpha Omega. We've charged up our Tesla so we can get in the car and
so we can drive drunk to the next.
So we can drive drunk to the next one. But remember, I only got like 4 wines over
Oh yeah,
2
we're
hours.
not even buzzed.
Yeah,
That
so
tasting took so long. We're not even buzzed. We're just
yeah,
late to the
we're
next
late.
one. So
Yeah.
where are we going?
We are going to Trefethen Family
Oh,
Vineyards.
okay.
Located at 1160 Oak Knoll Ave in Napa. They have 4.9 stars.
Yeah. More
Pretty
typical.
damn good, right?
Yeah.
943 reviews.
Okay.
Okay. So from Trefethen, one of Napa Valley's pioneer wineries, we have long championed estate-grown wines that express the unique spirit of our land, vines, and people. Now in our 3rd generation, the dedication of our family is manifest in every aspect of our operation, from the soil to the table, including sustainable farming, thoughtful winemaking, and gracious hospitality. A visit to Trefethen is an extraordinary experience. To experience estate wines right where the grapes are grown and crafted is truly memorable. We invite you to join us. Please call blah, 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 or email blah, 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 blah for reservations. Notice wine tasting are for guests 21 and over. We kindly ask that infants and adults under 21 not accompany guests during winery visits. That's pretty much laying it all out.
But what about teenagers, adults under 21? What about 10-year-olds? What about 5-year-olds?
I think they're saying nobody under 21.
Okay.
That's how I read that. Because infants or adults would be a teenager under 21, right? 19
What about
years
a kid?
old.
I just think that's awkward wording. I would have said no one under
No
21
one under
allowed,
21.
including infants.
Yeah. Yeah. But they are laying it out, man. You need a
They're
reservation.
a potential client. I need to talk to them. Help them with their copy.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so here's our 5 stars. Danielle, my mom and I had the pleasure of doing both the tour and tasting with Michael, and the experience was absolutely spectacular. He explained everything in such an engaging and thoughtful way that I genuinely felt like I got a full lesson of wine. You can tell he's incredibly knowledgeable and truly passionate about what he does, which made the experience so much more memorable. Kudos to Michael. Good job.
Yes.
Sharon Wagner, we had a lovely tasting experience at Trefethen. I'm a recent club member and brought family on a May tasting that are visiting from Wisconsin. I joined recently after a tasting in March, as the wine is fantastic and at a great price point. And they have a warm and welcoming atmosphere. You can feel the connection to Napa history here. And even though they are situated near 29, they have a beautiful tree canopied line drive to their historic building for tasting. Michael did a great job on our tour and tasting, and he was super knowledgeable and informative. A highly recommended visit while you're in Napa.
Okay. Michael is what these reviews are for.
Yep. All right. So clearly, Michael is an absolute hero. He deserves a raise, a medal, a statue. Bow down to Michael, as you enter Trefethen Winery. But you know what? Michael has to take some days off sometimes, right?
Oh, right. He can't be there 24/7.
He can't be there 24/7. So we obviously have some 1-star reviews. Okay. Sarah Shabani. We were rushed through the whole experience. The tour guide asked us to leave right after, and we didn't even have time to take photos. It was my friend's birthday, and it was a very unpleasant experience. We were shocked by the rating and don't recommend it. Get the hell out now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what we told you about it being the vineyard and how nice it is to be here.
Right. I mean, I would think, okay, you need to remove your, okay, we need your table, but feel free to walk around, take pictures of
it was a tour. I mean, so at the end of the tour, he's like, get out.
Yeah, the tour guide.
They must have had a gift shop.
Oh, that's right. Right? Isn't that the rule of tours? You have to be dumped off in a gift shop?
You have to have a gift shop so people can stick around and spend money.
Right. So owner response, we're very sorry to hear that your visit didn't meet your expectations and that you felt rushed during your experience. At Trefethen, we strive to ensure every guest feels genuinely welcomed and enjoys a personalized educational tasting. Thank you for your time to share your feedback and visiting our winery. Hope to see you. We'll hope to welcome you back on your next trip.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think that's really worthy of a response.
No, no,
I,
no.
you didn't, sorry, but come back again,
Yeah.
right?
They didn't even say come back again. They said thank you for visiting.
No, they said we welcome you back on your next trip.
Oh, sorry, forgive me. I
We'll
didn't
be
hear it.
happy to we'll be happy to take you back and rush you
On
again.
another tour.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
come on back. Come on back. Yeah. Romy Del Fiego. Dear Trefethen team, I wanted to take a moment to share my deep disappointment with how my recent scheduling issue was handled. Due to unexpected changes surrounding my mother's cancer treatments, I've been traveling out of state and managing an extremely emotional and hectic situation. On the day of my scheduled tasting, I was literally at the airport doing my best to rearrange plans. I completely understand the value of structure and cancellation policies, but I was heartbroken that there was no flexibility or compassion shown for the given circumstances. I wasn't trying to avoid payment. I was more than willing to pay for the tasting and simply apply that amount towards purchasing your wine. It's something I was generally looking forward to, and in the chaos of everything, I couldn't make it work. I expected more understanding from a winery I've admired. The rigid approach during such a personal, difficult time left me feeling unseen and disheartened.
I mean, I'm going to sound so heartless. So I don't understand. So they charged her,
Yes.
even though she was a no-show, right?
Yes, but the way it sounds was she or he, Romy, I don't know if this is a he or a she, understood that they weren't able to do the tasting, but he was trying to use that money and buy wine instead. So,
Well, but the charges, the cancellation, I don't know their cancellation
right,
fee.
I don't
Let's
know.
presume the cancellation fee is no shows are charged $50
Right.
a head,
Right.
right? And the reason for the cancellation fee is because if I've blocked off 2 to 3 p.m. at my tiny family winery for you, and you don't come, it's reservations required, then that's a lost hour for us to sell to people.
Right.
Right. So it's
I've
not
hired somebody to be there for you.
right. Right. Exactly. Who knows what their situation is? But that doesn't, nowhere in the cancellation fee does it say, and you can apply it to wine instead. Like, why would let's say he had to pay 200, there's 4 of them, right? And he'd have to pay $200. They're like, well, I'll just take $200 worth of wine. And they give you something of value when we still had this lost hour.
Right. I can
also,
see that.
why do you put that on the Yelp?
There you go. That's where I have an issue with. You know what? That's where you let it go. You do what you have to do, and then you call and ask for a manager. Like, I don't understand why you're sharing the fact that your mother has cancer in a Yelp or a Google review.
They're hoping to use that social media pressure. You see all the time people say, oh, just go tweet at them because then they'll get an answer. They're trying to use the social media pressure to get them to do something for them.
Right.
Make an exception for them.
Exactly. It worked.
Fuck. I hate that. And I feel bad. I feel heartless, but I hate when it works because it just encourages people to make up stories.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this isn't really happening to him, but everyone can have some tragic reason why they can't do stuff. And then the small business has to eat it over and over again. And they can't dare question it and say, well, you're the third mom with cancer we've had this month.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
anyway,
the response,
I know I'm a terrible
no, because I
person.
understand it. I understand what you're saying. And probably the person who was on the phone with Romy is not a person who has authority to do anything, and they're probably just following policy. So I personally would have called and said, oh my God, I have an appointment today. My
I'm at the
brain is
airport.
scattered. I'm at
Yeah.
the airport. My mother has this going on. I'm really sorry. Can I just get a refund? No, we don't have a refund policy. Okay, I get that. I'm the one who made the mistake. Can I purchase wine? Whatever. No, that's not our policy. Okay, thank you. Go take care of mom, do what I got to
Yeah.
do, and then call later, right?
Yes. Right.
That's
Right.
how I get calling and asking because,
Of course.
right,
Yes, of course you have
right.
to ask, but
And
like
your
then to
brain is
go
all
put them on
scattered.
blast,
Right,
put them on
right,
blast publicly and with the sob story.
right. Because now they look like heartless,
Heartless, like
right?
me.
So, hi, Romy. We're truly sorry to hear about your recent experience. After speaking with you on Saturday, we rescheduled your visit on Sunday and refunded the difference in pricing between the two experiences. At that time, it was our understanding that everything had been resolved to your satisfaction, and we were looking forward to welcoming you the following day. That said, we recognize there was a lack of communication on our part, and we apologize for the frustration this caused. We've issued you a full refund for the tasting fees, but please note it may take up to 10 business days to reflect on your statement.
And now, a word from our sponsor. Exploring the Wine Glass is brought to you by Dracaena Wines. Dracaena Wines is an artisan winery located in Paso Robles, California. They have been producing wine since 2013. Their first vintage began with one wine, their classic Cabernet Franc, which received a 91 in Wine Enthusiast. Since then, they have increased production as well as expanded their portfolio, have received many accolades including multiple double gold medals and consistent 90-plus ratings. Visit their website www.dracaenawines.com or use the link in the show notes to schedule a private tasting and to see their entire portfolio. Purchase your award-winning wine and let Dracaena Wines help turn your moments into great memories.
So it isn't even how he said it.
Correct.
What they said was, we can move you to tomorrow. And he was like, okay. But then.
Right.
Right.
So why did you move it to Sunday? So his appointment was Saturday. He called in this panic that I've got to do this, this, this. They said, well, we can move it for Sunday. And he said, okay. And they refunded him the difference, right? Now, why are you, if you're at the airport going to take care of mom with a cancer treatment, why are you saying yes to Sunday?
Well, maybe he was on the way back. Like it sounded to me like it's almost like it's just the call happened when he was at the airport because everything that's going on. It doesn't mean he's going out of town. I mean,
right. So what he said is absolutely, he only told one little piece of the story.
Just the part that would make them look bad and make him look like he was totally understanding. He just wanted wine for his money.
Right. So I
feel vindicated.
Yeah.
About
because
my spidey sense and my BS meter going off because I was like, what? Does this make sense? Why would you even handle it this way?
Yeah. And in all honesty, I probably, if I was that involved with mom's cancer treatment, I probably wouldn't have even called. I wouldn't have cared. I would have
called and told them, I just want to let you know I'm not going in case you want to fill that appointment.
Right. Yeah. But he or she got what she wanted. So she got it moved and then refunded. So
she's like, Michelle, we can totally go to the reunion.
Yeah.
I got off the hook. I got my money back.
That's good.
I had thought Romy was a guy because I know a Romy guy, but then I was like, oh, Romy, him or her.
Yeah.
She has other plans, man.
Yeah. Her and Michelle got to go to the whatever reunion this is, right? 20th now? 20th?
Yes.
All right. Luis de Leon. Now, this was 5 years ago. So,
okay.
But their thing very specifically says call or email reservations, right? Okay.
Right.
But I don't know when that was written, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So this was 5 years ago. The most unwelcome hostess you can think of. Make reservations? Question mark. What? Question mark. Drove 2 hours and didn't even taste a single glass of wine. Kids under 12? Not welcome? What? Hostess personality style? Ugh. We weren't even able to see the wine barrels through the glass.
Mr. De Leon. Wow. Reservations? Who knows of this concept?
What?
Who drives 2 hours someplace without having their arrangements figure it out?
I don't know. Or at least be willing to not do something and not write a review about it.
Yeah, like, oh, let's go here. Oh, I know this restaurant. Oh, we can go to Visa Tui.
Yes.
It's Visa Tui, but we can go to Visa Tui.
Yeah. Maybe that should be the title of this episode. Just go to Visa Tui.
Just go to Visa Tui if you're in Napa. You can get snacks, you can sit on the lawn.
You can walk in, no reservation, do whatever you want to do.
It's very cacophonous. That's the busy place. You can get all these snacks. They have like trucks and, food vendors. Like, it's really grown over the years. It's really quite a place.
Yeah. We should just say, just go to Visa Tui.
Just go to Visa Tui. In Napa, just go to Visa Tui.
Visa Tui. All right. We got James Schumacher. This is also 5 years ago. Came in as a larger group and was told there was a group rate, which was almost double the cost. We then told them, well, we'd be happy to split up into 2 groups, but we're told that's not possible since we don't have the room. However, they could fit us as a group. They lost 11 people's worth of business. Seems silly.
And 2x. At 2x.
At 2x.
They could have gotten twice as much. And people still don't understand. Glassware is a pain and is a factor.
Yes.
Staffing is a factor.
Yep.
Other people is a factor. And no reservation is a factor.
Especially with 11 or a large amount of 11 people, right?
11 people.
So don't worry about it. We'll just split up into a 6 and a 5. Well, you're still serving the 11 people
at the same time.
They're going to be talking to each other. So it's really a thing. My guess is there's probably a room that's for larger people. And so they can.
It has a minimum revenue.
Right.
Minimum spend or minimum whatever.
Yep. Yeah.
Entitlement.
Yes. Well, the owner replies to James. Thanks for visiting the winery and for taking time to post this review. I'm sorry we couldn't accommodate your group that afternoon without a reservation. Please reach out to us the next time you would like to show up to make that reservation.
Yeah.
So basically,
it's like, let's just remind everyone, we're not first of all, we don't do walk-ins. Second of all, we're not equipped to take in 11 people as a walk-in. We thought we could handle it for you, but it was going to mean using this private room.
Right.
And which that means costs as much money.
Yep. So come back with a reservation if you want. If not, oh well.
By the way, even reservation, 11 people have to go into this
room. Right.
That's okay. Listen, we're going to bring breadsticks. There's a dedicated busser. The person who's giving the tasting knows how to wrangle 11 people drinking in the same space and talking to each other and telling jokes and
right. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Well, funny that you mentioned breadsticks.
Oh, well, because that's what they always give us when we're a group. It's like they think we're gonna go crazy.
Yeah. Right. Peter Hamera, vineyard great. Ricardo was amazing, friendly, good atmosphere overall. 2 things why I rated this so low. 1, no food. Absolutely no food. Ricardo did give us some breadsticks, but that was it.
I swear that when we're doing these things, I'm transporting my body into these wineries I've never been to, because I was thinking that they'd be setting up that room and like, put those breadsticks in there. That's hilarious. No food.
No food. And then number 2, you cannot send a survey by way of text at 11 p.m. It's just rude.
I mean, listen, I I don't know if I would do a 1 star, but this is helpful information. There's no food.
Right.
What was the other complaint
And
besides the survey?
shut your
Oh
phone
yeah,
off before
it's
11
just the
p.m.
two.
before you go to bed so that you don't get dinged at 11
Listen,
p.m.
I don't know. We've never talked about this before because you and I are in different time zones, but I take full responsibility for my own phone.
Yes.
Like it goes on do not disturb at the
Yes.
point when I'm not going to be. You texted me from
Yes.
Vegas,
Yes.
right? It cut
Yep.
to me really late. I saw
Yep.
it in the morning.
Yep.
Didn't disturb anybody.
Yep. That same thing I do
Come
when I'm
on.
ready. When I am done with the phone, it goes on do not disturb.
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that is pretty funny.
It is
You
hilarious.
cannot send the survey by way of text at
Plus,
11 p.m. It's
I
just
think
rude.
it's useful information to know there's no food.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely no food.
Because I'm usually hungry and I'm looking for
Yeah.
food, like a charcuterie or something, because the way the nature is, especially in
Right. You
Napa.
need, yeah. Yeah. And I remember years ago, they always had, every winery had those oyster crackers in the bowl that you just like,
Yes. Do you remember gosh, are they called wine? What are they called? Anyway, shoot, now I remember. There was a woman who had a booming business with these. There was probably wine in the recipe. Like they're like little square cookies, maybe like 10
oh,
years ago.
okay.
And so the some of the fancier, like brown at their tasting room and brown at their estate, you would pay for your tasting and it came with like little
Oh,
very discreet bites. And those were at so many places because they were like primo
right.
high end. And I I just felt like it was a like an what would you call that? An exponential
An
leap
elevated.
from an
Yeah.
oyster cracker.
Yes.
So from like 10 years
In a,
ago, they were
in a
everywhere.
community bowl, no less, right?
Yes, exactly, right? Or the place that have popcorn,
Oh,
no matter
yes.
what the wine is. And I'm like,
Right.
oh, wait, what did we have? Oh no, we bought the snacks when you and I went to that one place,
Yeah.
the sparkling place. I like their snacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were good.
The charcuterie. Yeah. It was good.
Yes.
It was good.
But yeah,
Um,
I'm all about the snacks. You can't take me
yeah.
drinking all day or tasting all day without delicious
I think you need
snacks.
thing. You need
Yeah.
something in there. It doesn't need to be elaborate. It just needs to
No.
be something that if they need a little pick me up, it's there,
Yeah.
you know.
What do you, or they're like waiting to go have lunch. What do you have at your tasting room?
We have little sleeves because I don't want to be that $25 charcuterie person, you
No,
know.
you don't want to have a
So
kitchen in there.
yeah, so or even the ones that you can because you can buy pre-made charcuterie from
Oh
local
yeah.
vendors and then they
Yes.
vacuum seal it. I don't
Right.
want to charge $25. My wine is 20 my
Right.
rosé is $26. I'm not charging $25 for a charcuterie, whatever.
Yes.
So we have sleeves of salami and cheese
Oh yeah.
that we get from Trader Joe's, right? And
Yeah.
that's $6. That's our most expensive thing, $6.
Yeah.
We have crackers. We have strawberry, blueberry, and guava because they go with the wines, jams or preserves.
Yeah. That they can
And
put on the crackers.
yeah,
Yeah.
that they can put on the crackers, little individual serving, like a 2-ounce jar of it.
Yeah.
And then we have cashew clusters
Hmm.
and biscotti, and then wine infused chocolates. Oh, and then
Yes.
we do have the um Cab Franc gummies. So we
I
have
was gonna say your little yes.
our gummies. Yeah. So we call it the perfect pairing. So
Yeah.
I make the gummies that pair with each of the wines.
Oh
So
nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
I was
$5.
just curious.
That's $5.
But you're also
So
located, like your tasting room, like someone could walk over and have lunch somewhere right
yes,
after.
there's
It's not,
restaurants right next door.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
not like when you're like out, it's,
correct.
the driveway is three
Right.
miles long and you're like, if I don't eat something, I'm gonna faint.
Right. Right. Yeah.
where there's restaurants right nearby and that. And we actually allow, if it's not an event, we allow them to place the order and bring it in while they're having wine.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Why not?
yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry.
No problem. All right.
So yeah,
So-
breadsticks.
Breadsticks. I just thought that was hysterical. You brought them up.
Hilarious.
All right. So we've got one more place we're going to go. So from 5-star perfection with Michael to 1-star breadsticks, survival with Ricardo. It's been pretty crazy so far. So we're going
Where
to
are we
leave
going?
Trefethen. We're going to see what kind of chaos the tasting room has for us next. And with all of this, we need to refresh our palate with sparkling wine. So we are going to a chateau. We are going to Domaine Carneros.
One of my favorites. It's
I love Domaine Carneros.
I feel like when I'm there tasting, or we don't even go taste, we go into that room. It feels like you're like at a French cafe, or
Yeah.
like you're like at I don't know. It just feels that way to me. And then we just hang out there all day.
Mm-hmm. I love it there.
Plus, they've got a great gift shop. Great gift shop.
Oh, they do have some pretty cool things in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So Domaine Carneros is located at 1240 Duhigg Road in Napa. 4.3 stars, but 1,905 reviews.
Wow.
So a lot of people are going here, right? And it's because they're visiting a chateau.
Because of this conversation. I'm going to have some champagne tonight because I have a bottle of Domaine in
There
my
you go. Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it. For Mike had bought me, they do gift clubs, or they did.
Yes.
And Mike had bought me like you could do a number of shipments, right? So he bought me a 2-shipment gift club years ago of theirs.
Yes.
I like their wine. Yeah. So this is according to Domaine Carneros. Visit the chateau. We welcome you to join us. Reservations are required and are available daily during 10 a.m. with the last reservation at 5 p.m. They're very specific.
Mm-hmm.
Please make reservations by visiting our website or calling us at blah, 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 blah. All visitors must be 21 or older. Infants and children are not permitted at the winery. They listened to you.
That's right. That's how you write this information.
Yep. We welcome service animals only. Please, no pets. Relax and enjoy table service of award-winning sparkling wine in the elegant salon or on the terrace overlooking the exquisite views of the endless vineyard-covered hills of romantic Napa Valley. Enjoy caviar, artisan cheese, and charcuterie plates matched to our wines, or indulge in an elevated saberage experience, or bubbles and bites seasonal foods and wine pairing. They do it all.
It makes me want to go.
Their chocolate pairing is really good.
Excellent.
So good, so good. And you can buy a saber there. They have actual sabers that you can buy there. Yeah. All right.
I think what I love about there too is we go because we're not going to taste or anything. We just go and you can go just eat. You can go sit outside and eat. You can go sit inside and eat. It's like worth going to again and again. And there are different experiences because you can go chocolate, you know, caviar, all of it. Oh,
yeah.
I can't wait to hear what people have to say.
Okay. So we'll start off with the 5 stars. CC, what a beautiful property. We felt like we were stepping into another world walking up. The property was well taken care of and breathtaking. Corey was a wonder host and very knowledgeable, not only about the wines, but about the animals in the area and in general. Corey was super friendly, down to earth. He was a great listener and was very attentive to not only us, but to other tables as well. The wines and bubbles are worth the visit.
Agreed.
We actually have our first owner response for a positive. We have never had an owner response for a positive. Yep.
Oh, amazing.
I respond to every review. Every review I respond to. This is the first one. So thank you so much for this wonderful review. It's truly made our day. We're so glad the property left such a lasting first impression. We put a lot of love into every detail, and it means the world to hear it shows. Corey is an absolute gem, and we'll make sure he sees your kind words. We'll hope to welcome you back soon for another visit.
Love it.
Okay. I think that's true. If somebody takes the time to shout out a specific individual, they should be rewarded somehow, right?
Yeah.
You know, like United, if you send a customer care thing to United and you mention a specific employee, they get points. And then they can
Oh
use those
yeah.
points for bonuses. Like when they get to a certain amount of points, they get some sort of bonus or whatever. So I think it should be that way.
Yes.
All right, Lindsay Bell, everything was absolutely fantastic. The atmosphere, wine, cheese, and charcuterie. And our server, Alex, was so wonderful. It was our first wine tasting on our trip and first ever. And we were extremely happy it was. Phenomenal first experience at Domaine Carneris and with visiting our first winery for tastings. This place is a must visit for sparkling wines.
Agree.
Yep, 100% agree. Thank you so much for this wonderful review. We are thrilled that your very first wine tasting experience was with us and that Alex made it so memorable. We hope to welcome you back on your next.
I cannot wait to hear what the complaints are.
Okay. So now we're stepping into another world, world-class bubbles. Alex giving people the ultimate first tasting experience. It's been so fancy, so romantic, so French.
Corey, memorable and just able to handle multiple tables with ease and class.
Absolutely. We're popping bubbles. The sound just makes you so happy. It's a fairy tale. Well, here comes the drama, right?
Oh my gosh.
Tenzing Doma. Arturo was by far the best part of our tasting experience. He was knowledgeable, approachable, and incredibly kind. His hospitality and expertise made our visit enjoyable and memorable. Sounds like a
nice.
5-star to me. Unfortunately, our experience with the front desk staff was quite different. I believe there was a mix-up and our table may have been given to another party. After checking in, we waited approximately 20 minutes and never received a phone call that our table was ready. When we returned to the front desk, the same staff member who had checked us in did not seem to recognize us and simply spoke with a coworker before we finally were escorted to a table. There was no acknowledgement of the delay, explanation of what happened, or apology. This lack of attentiveness continued at the end of our visit as we waited roughly 15 minutes for assistance with payment. Overall, the front desk staff came across as disinterested and unwelcoming. It is for this reason that I did not join your wine club.
So Arturo didn't bring their check?
I
I remember. Do you have to like go to the counter?
They give you, Arturo would give you your bill, but then you go to the counter to actually pay.
Because you might buy wine or something.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works. Yeah.
So it sounds like a busy day. Listen, I wouldn't like that either. I'd be irritated.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I get it. But you know what? You not joining the wine club harmed Arturo.
Well, yeah, right. And also, you don't have to deal with those hostesses when your wine's being shipped to your house.
Right.
And the parties, you can go to all the parties as a member, and that's not the same as this.
Right.
But,
and my guess is he's absolutely true. His table got skipped, got given to somebody else. And the person talking to the other person probably was saying, I don't remember this person, blah, 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 blah. What do we do?
Yeah.
Okay, give them a new table. But they could have said, we're very sorry. We lost. We're sorry. Our mistake. Hey, have a piece of chocolate on us.
Right. And that's exactly what they would do. Or they would show up with this, some champagne before you started.
Here's an extra, here's
a glass of champagne while you're waiting. Totally.
Yeah, we're sorry.
So they could have handled that better for sure. Did it make it a 1-star? I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think that's a 1-star. Plus, honestly, you loved the wine, join the club and give Arturo, a good tip and the bonus for getting a club member. Right.
I wonder where they went for 20 minutes, just out maybe on the terrace.
Yeah, I think you go into I think you go in and you give your name and then they probably text you or something and you can walk out and walk,
it was. Yeah.
Walk the front of it. Walk the front of it. Yeah. So owner response, thank you for your feedback. We're so glad Arturo made such a positive impression. We sincerely apologize for the front desk and completely understand your frustration. we have reached out to you privately and hope we have a chance to make this right.
Yeah, good.
So
Nice response.
I've gone in, I've looked at who you actually are. We have contact information. We're good to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Madeline. The experience was lacking here. Staff was not really helpful. They didn't talk us through the wines in detail to create a special experience. The winery is scenic, but it's right next to the highway, so be prepared to overlook the road. I think it seemed very gimmicky, stuck-up vibes, and didn't have any special energy. I wouldn't suggest visiting unless you want to get drunk with your friends and act like an influencer. The bathrooms also didn't have toilet paper in stock, which seems crazy for a nice winery. The wines tasted fine, but not worth it, considering the lackluster overall experience.
Now I know what road she's talking about, but you can also see, well, you can right from there, you can see like
The
a
mountains.
traditional kind of, there's mountains, but there's like a traditional like roadside, one of those little roadside restaurant-y bar things.
Yeah.
But also you can see vineyards across the street and a mountain. Like it's a road, but you're still in the middle of the vineyards.
How do you get to the winery? You need a road.
Yeah, right. Right. I mean, even when I picture it, I'm picturing that chateau by the road. Like I drive by and go, oh, I wish I could go there today because it is right by the road.
It is right by the road. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I would be upset about them not having toilet paper. That's irritating.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But was it a tasting experience or is she talking about like sitting at the tables? Because they're different experiences.
Yeah. She didn't really explain. They don't
really walk you through it. You get a menu, right, with descriptions. If you ask them, they can tell you different things, but
yeah, and I think,
unless it was a tasting, she doesn't mention being at the tasting.
Now, don't you, when you go to the hospitality table, isn't that where they explain what you want? So you get sat down with the proper, I'm just doing a meal, I'm just doing a sparkling tasting, or I'm doing the combo tasting or whatever.
I felt like, and I might, listen, it's been almost 10 years probably. I felt like we got them and it's these little black menus and you can choose. I'm going to do this vintage sparkling tasting or this reserve sparkling tasting or the standard. And then there's little plates you can buy.
Right.
So it's, but you know what I'm realizing, I never went and sat at a tasting bar there, like in a tasting room.
Yeah,
I was assuming there was one.
Yeah, I've always been out on the.
Me too, or that little room.
Yeah,
next to the terrace.
Oh yeah, the little room next to the terrace.
Yeah. So I always assumed there was a tasting room somewhere, but we just didn't make reservations for that because we already know their wine, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we're there for the experience and to drink it and to eat.
Yeah.
So I guess I never think of it as like a tasting out there. Because that's not what we're there for. So I always assumed there was a tasting space, but maybe that is their tastings.
Yeah, because I mean, I've done the sparkling flight and I've done the still wines flight. So
yeah, I always thought about them as flights rather than, I don't know. Yeah. But who knows?
All right.
I mean, but I will tell you, I remember getting great service, excellent service. I can almost even picture their faces, but I don't remember being walked through step by step. I just remember descriptions on the menu.
Yeah, because they give you a place card.
Yeah.
They give you a place card for depending on what tasting you're getting. And so there's a circle that they put the wine glass in, and underneath is telling you what it is. So if you have questions, they answer it, but it's not like an individualized one pour, we talk, one pour, we talk. It's a flight.
No.
You get all of the wines at the same time.
Yeah. But
that's every time I've been there, it's been get all of the wines at the same time. But you can ask questions, they come and check on you. Yeah, they check on you. It's not like they pour the wine and then hasta la vista,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we're going to end it with David Wu.
Okay. David.
So, found bugs inside 2 of the 3 flights of wine we ordered. Server showed a disdainful attitude, barely explained the wine, but kept asking us if we want to buy the bottles. We asked for a compensation for the flights that had bugs and was not provided one. We complained again, and they said that they would refund the flights of wine with bugs, but upon checking our credit card, we still were charged the full amount. Now, he did send pictures. They were fruit
Are
flies.
there flies?
It's
Yeah.
fruit flies.
You're
It's fruit
outside.
flies. Yeah. Okay.
And they, who knows when they flew in there?
Right. But I guess if they refunded everybody who got a fly outside, I don't know. But so I don't know how I feel about that one, because inside in my tasting room, if we notice there's a fruit fly in there, I don't even let them drink it.
No.
I take it away and give them a new glass and a new pour, because those fruit flies, they lyse as soon as they touch the wine, and then their digestive juices are in the wine, and it changes. One fruit fly changes the taste of it. But when you're outside,
yeah. Well, I would think they would just give me a different glass to be like, oh, I'll get you more of this rosé and this fruit.
Why am I getting a refund of a flight?
Right? And I can drink more. I can drink the replacement wine.
Right. I'm not going to drink the one with the fly, but give me. Yeah. So,
all those times I've just fished a fly outside, I should have been demanding, because it's going to change the taste of the wine, because I've fished out a lot of flies over the years.
Yeah, you do. It's out there, they're out there, and it's fruit, it's wine,
Right.
All right. So we're just going to end with their owner response. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We're truly sorry to hear about your experience. Finding bugs in wine flights is unacceptable, and we apologize that our team didn't handle the situation appropriately at the time. We are also concerned to hear that the promised refund wasn't reflected on your card. Our visitor center operations manager, Michael, is kindly asking for the opportunity to speak with you directly. Please call blah, 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 or email him at this email. So they're not even concerned. They're like, hey, if we said we'd refund you, we'd refund you.
And we didn't, we'll fix it.
Yeah.
But again, I will just say, if I thought I was going to charge one thing and then I was charged a different thing and I didn't notice at the time, I wouldn't go write a review. I would contact them and say, hey, you overcharged me.
Right. And then if they didn't do something, then maybe write a review.
I contacted them. I told them they overcharged me. They didn't help me.
Right.
You can't trust them.
Yeah. But
so weird.
I don't know. But he was writing this review while he was still sitting there, because he's got pictures. Yeah, because the pictures are on the placemat. So he took pictures of the bugs. That's how I know they were fruit flies. So he might not have written the review right then and there, but he took pictures of the flies because he was going to write it.
Because he needed evidence?
He needed evidence because he's outside, so nobody might ever see a bug outside.
Listen, Mr. Wu, I hope you have a nice trip around Napa.
Yeah.
Because if you can't be happy at Domaine Carneros,
there's something wrong. Yeah. There's something wrong. Yep, I agree. So that is it. We've done French castles. We've done lost tables, highway traffic, charging for fruit flies.
Breadsticks only. Breadsticks for lunch.
Yep. Breadsticks. So Napa has had it all.
I would love to stay in Napa if you were up for like checking out some others, or is it just too basic?
No, we can do another episode of Napa. I mean, we did 3 wineries. There's I don't know how many.
So many. I expected more complaints about price, because that's the thing I feel now when I drink Napa wines. I'm like the sticker shock.
Yeah.
There was over the last 20 years.
Just that last one.
Yeah. So people know when they go now, they know it's going to be $200 bottles of wine.
But the other thing I think is Napa has really gone to mostly all reservations. So I think the bulk of people who are going already know what the price of that.
Yeah, they're not shocked.
Is anyway. Yeah.
Good for them to
we
go
can
to
absolutely stay in Napa.
I would love to. I used to work there. I lived here. I was like back and forth, and so it was like a stomping grounds for a while. And then when I lived in Walnut Creek, we used to go up all the time.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I would love to revisit. It's like I'm imagining, like the ending with Domaine Carneros has made my day. It's going to shape my whole evening.
Yes.
Well, I do believe they sell at Costco, and I am
Yes.
heading there, to get milk and, maybe a bottle of Domaine Carneros just for the heck of it.
Why not?
Oh, well, it's been so much fun visiting Napa with you, Martha, and we will do another round of Martha.
That's right.
We'll do
Martha
another
and
round.
Napa.
Yeah, yeah. And so thank you everybody for joining. Thank you, Martha, for always being here.
You are special, very, very special. You are so special.
This has been another episode of Exploring the Wine Glass. Thanks for listening. If you have suggestions on what topics you would like me to discuss, please reach out on social media. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as Exploring the Wine Glass. I am also on LinkedIn as Lori Hoyt Budd. Of course, you can always email me at exploringthewineglass@gmail.com and sign up for my newsletter at exploringthewineglass.com. If you enjoyed what you heard, please rate, review, and subscribe to help others find me more easily. And most importantly, tell your wine-loving friends, because if you like the podcast, they will too. Podcast music is Wine by Kevins. Until next week, Slainte.
Never let you go. I want a nice glass right now.